Okay, we lost video there for a little bit, just with it timed out because I got too long-winded. But what I was going to say is there is actually still stop signs that are in existence on these back roads. And honest to God, where we're at has become a dumping ground. It's become a party area at times, and they actually have cleanup days here in Centralia. Looks like somebody decided they were getting rid of their Christmas tree right here. It's in the middle of the road. So you see it has become a dumping grounds as well. I can't remember if this is a road. We're not going to try that. That is like so overgrown and overtaken at this point. Look, yep, more Christmas trees. We'll go down the hill here. And there are still remnants of the town that was Centralia. I've always loved this guardrail. You can see, or maybe not see, but it is totally overtaken by being reclaimed by the wilderness, and trees growing through all sorts of things that didn't before, once upon a time. I fell in love with this place probably in about 2006 when I first started taking up photography, and just fell in love with the idea of the story. Didn't know anybody from here, but started photographing it at that time frame, and I really wish I would have started to photograph it in the 90s. Oh, there's steps that lead to nowhere, which probably at one point led to somebody's house. At any rate, I started to film this and take advantage of these of this town as far as pictures and houses that were back in 2006, and I've seen some come and go already. So I have that documented, and I really wish I would have started it in the 90s. I remember passing through here in the 90s. There's a foundation from a house, as well as steps off to my left.
I don't know if you guys can really see that or not.
But I wish I would have, honestly, I really wish I would have had the opportunity to photograph it in the 90s when a lot of these houses were still here. We are actually driving up over the hill in Centralia to just a beautiful, I think it's an Orthodox church. This town was a blue-collar town. It was a working community, blue-collar all the way, hard coal mining workers. And you had Hungarians and Germans and all these different ethnicities. And Ryan, if you can see that, if you can get a picture of that, even if you get it, there you go, out through the roof. This is a church that they hung at for those that were religious. And I want to say a lot of Hungarian, if I'm not mistaken. And there's a big cemetery up in back of it, which I really like. And if I had the energy, I'd go there tonight just to photograph it. But yeah, I also have a picture on my Facebook album of Centralia, in which I have pictures of guys. I don't know what year it was, but it was a long time ago, in which they're standing out outside of the church. So it's pretty cool to see.